I am Chetan Singadia. You are watching the lecture series of Cloud Infrastructure and Services. In this video lecture, we are going to see what is Amazon Web Services, what are the services which are provided by Amazon, and also we will look at the history of AWS. Now let us start. What is Amazon Web Services? Amazon Web Service is a platform that offers flexible, reliable, scalable, easy to use and cost-effective cloud computing solutions. AWS is a comprehensive and easy to use computing platform offered by Amazon. This platform is developed with a combination of infrastructure as a services, platform as a services, and software as a services. Now let us see history of AWS. In 2002, AWS services are launched. 2006 launched its cloud products. In 2012, AWS holds first customer event. In 2015, it reveals the revenue achieved of $4.6 billion. In 2016, it surpassed $10 billion revenue budget. Once again, in 2016, it releases Snowball and Snowmobile. And at the last, 2019, AWS offers nearly 100 cloud services to the customer. Now let us see what are the important AWS services. Amazon Web Services offers wide range of different business purpose global cloud-based product services such as compute services, migration services, security services, storage services, network services, messaging, database, management tool, and analytics, and so on. Now let us understand what is AWS compute services. There are 5 types of compute services in AWS: EC2, Lightsail, Elastic Beanstalk, EKS, that is Elastic Container Services for Kubernetes, and AWS Lambda. Let us understand each terms. EC2. EC2 is a virtual machine in the cloud on which you have OS level control, and you can run this cloud server whenever you want. This is what EC2, that is Elastic Compute Cloud. Next services is Lightsail. This cloud computing tool automatically deploys and manages computer, storage, and networking capabilities required to run on your applications. Third one is Elastic Beanstalk. This tool offers automated deployment and provisioning of resources like a highly scalable production website. EKS, that is Elastic Container Service for Kubernetes. This tool allows you to Kubernetes on Amazon Cloud environment without installation. And last one is AWS Lambda. This AWS service allows you to run function in the cloud. This tool is a big cost saver for you, as you to pay only when you function executes. So this is what the AWS compute services. Now next AWS services is migration service. Migration service used to transfer data physically between your data center and AWS. Here there are cloud computing services offered by Amazon for the migration services. First one is DMS, that is database migration service. Next one is SMS, that is server migration service. Third one is Snowball. Now let us see one by one. DMS, that is data migration service. DMS service can be used to migrate on-site database to AWS. It helps you to migrate from one type of database to another. For example, Oracle to MySQL. So this is what database migration service. Next one is SMS, that is server migration service. SMS migration services allows you to migrate on-site servers to AWS easily and quickly. Third one is Snowball. Snowball is a small application which allows you to transfer terabytes of data inside and outside of AWS environment. So friends, this is what migration services of AWS. Now let us see what are the storage services in AWS. First one is Amazon Glacier, then Amazon Elastic Block Store, that is EBS. Third one is AWS Storage Gateway. Let's see one by one. Amazon Glacier. It is an extremely low-cost storage services. It offers secure and fast storage for data archiving and backup. Next one is Amazon Elastic Block Store, that is EBS. It provides block level storage to use with Amazon EC2 instances. And Amazon Elastic Block Store volumes are network attached and remain independent from the life of an instance. Third storage services is Amazon Storage Gateway. This AWS services is connecting on-premises software application with cloud-based storage. It also offers secure integration between the company's on-premises and AWS's storage infrastructure. So friend, this is what the storage services which are available in Amazon.